Well, hello friends, and welcome back to Darkwood. As you can see, I'm wearing a shirt that's the same color as my green screen. Got a logo on it, but it's yellow. So I guess yellow's also kind of out of the question. It just turns it to gray. Hold on, let me turn off my green screen real quick. My filter to show you what it looks like. Well, no one's here right now. I'll wait till someone asks. Alright. But yeah, it was for a Kaizo Mario race. And the team was the Double Jump Dinos. And it's modeled after Legends of the Hidden Temples teams. But it's Yoshi! Ooh! Yippee! Okay then, back to Darkwood. My hair is appropriately wet for the setting of the game. Took a shower and blow dried it a little bit, but you know, not all the way. For the beat of the rhythm of the night. Oh yeah, I gotta survive the night. I gotta feel the beat of the rhythm of the night. The beat of the rhythm of the night. I can go and put this somewhere else. So yesterday we checked inside the Dark Lake area. Feel the beat of the rhythm of the night. Of the night. Okay. Wellies! That's useful, those boots. For poisonous substances on the ground. Should make a torch. Yeah, good. I do have rifle ammo. Okay. Feel the beat of the rhythm of the night. Hooray. Alright, that's kind of useful for keeping that shut just a little. Beef Wellington. Mr. Beefwell. Oh, bad dogs. I guess the axe kind of bleeds them too, huh? Oh, dang it. Maybe sometimes. Oh, poop. Oh boy. Bad dog. Oh crap. What the heck? Why all the dogs? Don't you run away. Dingus. Stinkus. Cool. Oh, hey there, Clover. Oh, I'm good. Like my green shirt that matches my green screen. Mr. Beefwell. Where are you, bad guys? Where is you at? I'm invisible. Ah, what? Oh, there you are. All right. Come, Mr. Beefwell. We have work to do. Yeah. I'll show you the I'll show you what it looks like with the green screen off after this night comes to an end. Ah, come on. Come on, Mike. You gotta get out of the way. Steam still rises from their wounds. Doggy. Day 51. Okay. Just a sec. Filters. Where are you, filters? Boom. Huh. You know, I'm not... They changed some things up, and, oh, there's the filters. Alright. So, it's a Yoshi in the style of Legends of the Hidden Temple. It was for a Kaizo Mario event, and the team was the Double Jump Dinos. So, I'm invisible. Just my buddy. Alright. Yeah. The Double Jump Dinos. Alright, we got some stuff. Don't need that. Don't need that. Could definitely use those. Oops. Oh well, I need to drop stuff off anyway. Yeah. Alright. Well, might as well use this. There. Take that out. I can put these rubber boots in there for now. this. Probably these. Yay. Upgrade. Continue. I need one more of these tubes, and I can get the bestest shovel. Should drop off the tube, though. Just to make sure I don't have one somewhere. Shovel. Welder. Toolbox. Wow. Okay. Don't need to be holding this staff either. Should probably have a pill. Queen Lizzie. Hold on. I guess I'll look this up too. Just a moment. Oh, wow. Well, Queen Elizabeth. Gotcha. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, geez, rest in peace. 96. That's a good long life. My gosh. I didn't know who you meant by Queen Lizzie, but all right, Queen Elizabeth. Wow. Well, rest in peace. That's heavy. I hope their family, takes their time to grieve and appreciate, and yeah, there's not much I can say. That's tough. Okay, well, still got these antlers. Don't know where to go with them yet. And I can sell. Oh, got rags. That's good. It's geared. Can sell the knife over here because I'm not going to use it. I doubt I'm going to use that axe blade, but I don't need to sell it right now either. Take that. Yeah. good stuff. Hello, boy. Alright, he didn't have anything else to say today. I'm gonna hurt myself. Just to make sure that deer head isn't in here. Nope. To drop off this gun. Let's look at our map. The cottage near the junkyard. That's where the snail was. I guess I could check there again though, because I know there was a radio in there. Is this ruined too? Yeah. Guess I'll go check that one. Really want to find that deer head. Nice. That took care of that. Come on, burn out. Burn. More pills. More batteries. A lot of stuff. Oh, lots of things. Puppy. Hello, puppy. This weird wardrobe. Yeah. Dead man. Nope, not there. We've been in there. I do believe. Maybe not. Oh boy. Oh, I got a shiny. Ah! Huh. Maybe I should go in there. Someone's trying to text me. Probably a scam. All right. Oh, come on. Okie dokie. There. All right. Cool. Just confirming an appointment to get my cast off next week. 7 days. Oh, I could have just had that, huh? Nice. Don't look at it. Yeah, 7 days. Okay, cool. So that was what was in there. Just some bread and some gas. Right on. We got this little old shed. I'm just trying to look for all the buildings that might have something like that. Hello. Well, don't really have... Ah! Oh, come on. Ow. There we go. Gasoline. I guess what I can do is eat this bread. There we go. Take that. Chain trap. Freaking centipedes. Well, there's one dead. Still don't know why. Okay. Look at that. There's a hole. The bear trap. That's why you can move these rocks. Some of them have stuff in them. Smoke on the water, a fire in the sky. Okay, here's the little shed. Sheddy. No, this is it? It's that flower house, yeah. Shoot. Nope. Maybe. Nope. Okay. I was just going by that ACEH or ACHE code. Wonder if I got something in my journal about that. I still haven't seen Nutbush. I can look it up in a minute, though. Let's see. Nut bush. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like a do-si-do or something. Is that kind of like box, kind of like turn 90 degrees kind of dance after doing a certain set of moves. Yeah. Nice. Talking tree. Flooded corridor. Oxygen tank. Mushroom granny. That's awesome. Family in oxygen masks. To see Granny about the mushrooms, the woman giving me a key to her son's room. Explosion. Primitive map. Found a primitive map on the Masks family's cottage. One of the kids must have drawn it. Very inaccurate, almost scrawled. Looks like the kid wanted to indicate someplace using it. Yeah, we've already done that. I'm pretty sure. Alright. Huh. Oh, these are the digging spots, huh? Oh, I see. That's why they had letters. Because they were... Gotcha. Okay, they were just the spots on this map. Right on. Antlers. Tools, gun parts, useful scrap metal. Yeah. Broken axe, compressor. Yeah, I think we pretty much got all the good stuff. Maybe we missed this one though. That would be H, I think. It said fine quality clothes, where H was. It'd be worth checking out. They don't do nut bush competitions. But you guys do at your school? Do the nut bush. The nut bush. Alright, hold on. Where was I? Okay, I guess it'd be quicker to go back to the base from here because I got so much stuff on me right now. There's my base. Okay, I could probably make an antidote with these mushrooms. Just one, huh? Duty. Duty. Batteries. Oh, should use one of these at least. Don't need that. Or I guess I can keep that on me. Rest, yeah. Alright, let's try to make it to the junkyard, I guess. Yardies. Yardies. Ah. Oh, come on. Killing me, Smalls. Oh. Yay. That's one. That's wonderful. Generic white people songs. White people having fun. Oh boy. Nice. Got him. No more swamper. Can I break that? I wonder. Maybe. Let me try this. I think it's metal, though. No? Ah! It worked. That's cool. Just throw a Molotov at it. Come on. Burn out. There you go. Oh. That's awesome. Do the nut bush. The nut bush. Alright, so I'm looking for spot H. Dig site H. Hey, there's a hole here too. I don't want that. Take the gas though. Take the gauge. And this mushroom. Should be it. Okay, I guess we did search it. Well, since we're here, might as well go to the snail house. Snail house. Snail house. Snarl hurls. Yeah. Cool. That sounds fun. Okay. Huh. None of my keys fit. There's something over there. What if I use a flare? Oh, come on. Ah, I guess flare doesn't really affect it too much, huh? That moves too fast. Doo-doo. Alright, so time stops here. That's good. And this radio's busted. Ah. Tricorpse overgrown with small roots. Well, turns on. Notebook. We have nothing to eat since the flood. I've caught some snails and frogs. Better this than nothing. I'm out of the crosswords I found last year in the old wardrobe at the junkyard. The only thing that's left is to continue writing the journal and listening to this strange radio. In 2 days, I'll visit the junkyard again. Maybe I'll finally find a tape recorder or something that'll allow me to record this weird signal. I feel there's some meaning hidden behind it. I'm hungry. I'm eating grass and whatever I find in the water. I've seen some strange men between the trees. They're not locals. They did not hide. They were dressed in strange clothes, but I was too far to take a better look. Besides, I'm alone, and there were at least 3 of them. Maybe I'm delusional, or maybe these old ruins aren't empty. I found a blank tape and a broken tape recorder. Maybe I can fix it and do something with it. I've also found some other useful things. I've written them down and left them for later. I don't have the strength to wear them all on my back. Is it possible that the radio tower emits this strange signal? It's been a couple years since it's been turned over. The woods have blocked the way to it, but no other signal reaches this place from outside. It must be that tower. I need to take a break from this radio. I hear this voice everywhere. It's strangely familiar. I can't get it off my head. All right. Are you here? Are you her? Okay. Journal. All right. Well, I missed that note, but that was it. Looks like One more time. I didn't really check all the walls. But I'm pretty sure the deer head isn't in here. Nah, looks like no. Nothing else. I gotta just try to make it back to my base. Yeah. Must return to my hideout before nightfall. Yes, I must. Let's see if I can make it. What was that? Rah, probably a human spider. By the sounds of it. Alright. Southeast of here. Get us back to the holes. Ah, okay, so northeast of here. Hooray. Where am I? Okay, it says I'm at the holes. Must be it. Yeah. Just made it. Just in time. Poggers, as the kids say. As the children say. Alright, it's nighty-night time. We found one thing at least. Dang it, I don't want to eat Mushroom Granny. I might have to look at a walkthrough. Because I'd rather not eat her. Okay. Oh, hello. Ah! I see what I'm supposed to do now. The next day. Hello. Spookies are opening my doors. Stop it. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Okay, so there's another option for me to do first. Gotcha. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, so it's what I figured it was. There's one way I can get out, but I'm not sure I want to do that yet. Hmm. Do 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 do. Hmm. All right, so I think I gotta go. I gotta go to the quarry. All right, gotcha. And it looks like I don't have to eat mushroom granny, but I think I won't. I don't have to, so I'm not gonna. Poggers. Mm. I'm curious though. Let's see. What is this for? Oh. So the tubular magazine's just a shotgun part, not ammo. Silly me. I bought some. I did not need that. Ooh, but I can buy this metal pipe today. Today. Don't need a weapon part. Don't need that flashlight. For extra gas. Buy those pills, though. Or this flashlight. Or even this. Or this. Oops. Alright. Plarglars. Plargars. Alright, where are you, shovel? I have the other one somewhere. I think it's over here. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, ultimate shovel. Okay. Reload that. Get the rifle ammo too. I don't think I'll be needing this gas, so I can put that away. Don't need the pills. Alright, so we're going down to the village. Or to the quarry, rather. Poggers. And I probably need the rifle, which I think I put in here. That, or I put the pistol in there. Yeah, that's the pistol. Upgrade. Untgrad. What in the heck is the, there's another magazine type. Yeah, medium caliber magazine. What's that for? How do you even get that? Wreckage. How to even get there? Gotcha. Alright. Fine. To the quarry. I'm pretty sure I don't need this either. There we go. Reloaded. Reload. Reload. How'd I find out the kids say poggers? Because I've heard people say it. Poggers. Can I go? Ooh, that's locked. Lots of good stuff in there. Yeah. I'll take that. Should have brought some more Molotovs. Oh well. Oh well. In the highways and the hedges. Alright, let's get our rifle. There's a guy on the other side of this quarry I guess I'm supposed to kill. There we go. All the other ones are dead. Now I gotta go talk to Mushroom Granny. It's annoying that that was a requirement to have to kill that guy, but I didn't know. I figured he was just kind of unreachable. Hey, another box. Already opened. Okay. Ah! Come get some. Body. Someone has placed some white mushrooms around the body. The two largest ones have been carefully inserted into the dead man's eye sockets. Yucky. Oh, you'll see. I'm heading up to her house now. Mushroom Granny. She's a granny with mushrooms all over. Ooh, centipede. Don't want to get near that. Coming, Nan. Oh, okay, there's the house. Mushroom Granny. There she is. Show item. Photo of a family. My child. She went into the woods and never came back. I look for her, but my legs don't work how they used to. I don't want to eat her. God dang it. I need a key. None of my keys fit. Well, I must... What do you want me to do, Granny? I don't want to... See, it gives me the option to eat her. Well, the walkthrough says I just had to kill the people in the village. Let's see now. Cottage. Hmm. With the villagers taken care of, head back to Mushroom Granny. Talk to her, she'll give you a key to the next room. She's not doing that. When you find the quarry, sneak inside, you'll pass 3 villagers until you find a large boulder propped up with logs. You know you're in the right place because you can examine the logs. Hit the logs until they break and the boulder will fall, trapping the villagers inside. After that, you just have to deal with the 3 remaining villagers who are on your side of the boulder. By trapping the villagers, you'll earn a trophy achievement. Which one? Trapped villagers? Yeah, I've already done that. With the villagers taken care of, head back to her and she'll give you a key to the next room. It's possible I gotta wait till the next day for that to actually kick in, you know. That could be the case, which, okay, I won't eat you today, Granny, but if you don't give me something tomorrow, I might have to eat you. I'm gonna have to eat you for your mushroomy goodness. I guess I'll go back to the quarry, make sure everyone's taken care of. Gotcha. All right. Search around the quarry. What little bit there is left that I haven't blocked off with a boulder. Pretty sure everyone else is dead. Should just be 3 bodies. That's not one of them, that's just the tree. But there's a guy. There's another guy. Not sure if they were already dead, though. The guy was shot across the way. Gosh. They're all blocked off. It could very well just be that it takes Psycha data for that information to get through, you know? They're gone. Yeah, yeah, you can eat Mushroom Granny. You get an achievement for it, apparently. I don't want to eat her, though, if I don't have to. But, like, if she doesn't give me the key tomorrow, I'm gonna have to eat her to get the key. Because she's supposed to, according to that walkthrough, she's supposed to give you the key once the quarry here is taken care of. All the villagers are either trapped behind this boulder, which already did that, or dead, which clearly not anymore around. Not that I'm seeing. But why? She's so sweet, I know. Why would we have to eat Mushroom Granny? Why is that an option? Yeah, she is so sweet. That's why we want to eat her. Sweet like mushrooms. Oh, you're so sweet, Mushroom Granny. Chomp. Poor Mushroom Granny. But the lady's missing kid is in Mushroom Granny's house. Though he chose to be there. And Mushroom Granny's not bad or anything. But, yeah, you're supposed to take care of the villagers in the quarry, and then she'll give you the key to where the kid is, and then you take him back. Kind of against his will. He's like, no, I don't want to go back to Mam. I want to stay with Mushroom Granny. Like, you're coming with me, kid. And you just throw him over your shoulder, and he's like, meh. I don't want to. But I got to get the oxygen tank from that mom. So I can go to the living tree. Why would someone want? Yeah, no. Why is that just an automatic option to eat Mushroom Granny? I don't know. Maybe I can make the Centipede Man come out. No? Okay. You can see his eyes. He's different than the other Centipede Man. He's longer. But he's never hurt me. He's just like, these are my holes. Leave my holes alone. Somewhere. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, so the antlers aren't actually a key item kind of thing. They're a healing item. You can eat them. Just eat the antlers. Hello, son. Is that you? Well, we got 4 hours before nightfall. I'll take that. And that. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-do-da-da-da-do. If I only had a brain. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. All right. Light up the night. light up the night. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Why would you want to eat mushroom, Granny? Why wouldst thou want to eat her? She's such a nice grandma. There. Should help. Yeah. I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna get my water. Hello, Cherry. We love you. Ooh. Ooh, 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 Cherry chair. Chair, chair, cherry, yeah. Chair, 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 cherry chair. Cherry, cherry, chair, chair, cherry, yeah. The new and improved Cherry Fan Club. All these tubular magazines, I have zero use for them. They're upgrade parts. I could sell them. They sell for well, but otherwise, not totally, not too useful. Not too useful. Bum bum ba bum bum ba da 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 da. La 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 la. Do do dee do do. I don't really need that tape. Let's set that down. I don't need that tape. I don't need the tape, no. There we go. Make some room. Nice. Nice! All right. Our stock is looking good. Wouldn't hurt to have those. Yeah. All right. Got a plan. Tomorrow it's straight off to Mushroom Granny's. To hopefully not have to eat her. Come on, Lampy. You come into the center of the room. You really bring the room together, Lampy Lamp. Okay. Got a bear trap. Cool. Yeah, could. There seems to be like two ways to finish the game, two main ways, and I know where one of them is already, but I want to get the other one. One's at the radio tower. but the other involves getting the kid back to his mom and burning down the living tree. That's the one I want to do. All right. Here we go. I watched the Blair Witch remake movie. I guess remake. It was a 2016 movie last night. It's rated pretty low, but it was a decent horror movie. I'm not really sure why it's got such low ratings. It did pretty well at being spooky. Oh, doggy. Bad dog. The well. Well, well, well. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Bad dog. There he goes. You broke it, dog. Bad dog. Bad dog. Doggy. Hey. Oh, poopy. Die. Y'all gotta stop that now. Stop making nests in my home. Y'all gots to stop that. Where are the others? Oh, there's one. Oh, mushroom. Come on. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Dang it. Guess one of these bugs got in, huh? Ah! No. Yes. Got it. Can't close that. I didn't need to do that. All right. Do what you wanna do. Come on in. Cool. Day 53. Trade. Do-do-do. Okay. Are there any other large capacity magazines? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Put this gun away. Don't need that. Or its bullets. There you go. Do do do. Rags. Molotov. The rest, I think, can come with me. Oh, I'm missing a pill. And we are getting lower on them. Okay. To grandmother's house we go. Give me those, please. Drop one off. Over the valley and through the woods, to grandmother's house we go. Over the hills and through the woods. Ooh, we're pretty low on... No, we got batteries. We're okay. I guess I might as well buy this one from him, though. From Dim. Alright, we got the best shovel. We got the best axe. We couldn't axe for more. Granny! I'm a-coming for you, Granny. Oh, don't run too fast, boys. Huh, maybe I'll do it this way. Something like that. Shroom-all. Mammal shrooms. Mammal. Map maw. Alright, she'd be this way. Oh. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Alright. Alright, we already searched that. Grandma, Grandma, what was it like? I guess I gotta eat her. God dang it. I lean towards the old lady. The sweet fragrance of mushrooms overwhelms me. I have to eat her. Move away. Dang it. I don't have anything else. Maybe bloodstained rock? Yes, it's a stone. You can probably find some good ones because of the quarry nearby, but the woods have surely devoured it by now. It was in the southern part of the swamp. And why are you showing me this? Nothing. 3 boys. Lovely boys. All they have left is their father. Dang it. I don't want to eat mushroom granny, but I'm gonna. Eat her. What are you doing? Leave me be. Go away. I bite into her body. The mushroom juice squirts onto my face and clothes. Insatiable hunger achievement. I feel the woman's feeble hands trying to push me away, but they're too weak and my hunger's too great. She kicks about only slightly when I bite into her face. I swallow one chunk of her sweet body after another, unable to stop myself from devouring her whole. Take it. And there's the key. Well, like, if she would have given me the key after I killed the quarry villagers, I tried. I did all the steps. Hey, kid. Huh. Interesting. The boy's standing under a wall, overgrown with enormous mushrooms. He's visibly scared. His lush mop of hair veils a restless, wide-open pair of eyes. The kid is whispering as if reciting something under his breath. The boy cowers and presses his back against the soft wall, which starts to ooze with a white goo. Kneel and extend your arm towards the boy. The boy's terrified. Slowly, he slumps down from the wall to the ground, curling into a ball. The murmur turns into a loud recitation. One little bear ate a bowl of soup. Then another bear came, and there were 2. 4 little bears made a sudden pow. Along came the 5th, and took a little bow. Put the boy on your back and lead him to his family. When I take the boy into my arms, he starts screaming, reciting the rhyme over and over. One little bear ate a bowl of soup. Then another bear came, and there were 2. 4 little bears made a sudden pow. Along came the 5th, and took a little bow. This is going to be a long journey. As we pass the remains of the old lady, the boy stops reciting. He feels his hands tightly clutching my coat. Granny? As I cross the cottage's threshold, I can hear him sobbing quietly. I ate mushroom, Granny. He brought back my child. The old woman leans towards the boy. Marcin, where have you been? The boy stares at the ground in silence. Come here. Marcinek walks towards the woman, nervously plucking at his old torn sweater. Look at you. Where's your mask? And the gas tank from your gracious brother? His love protects us. It fills our lungs with clean air. And this is how you thank him, young man? Your childish behavior made him very, very angry. Now we'll all have to apologize to him for your stupidity. The 2 kids standing behind their mother flinch. The woman grabs the boy's hand and disappears in the hallway. After a while, she comes back with an oxygen tank. Take it. It's thanks for you. It'll protect you from this devilish air, the devil's breath, and other evils lurking in this foul place. The only thing I have, and the only thing I can give you. The tank is a little rusty, but it seems intact. On the side, I can see some unintelligible scribblings. The valve opened with a little resistance, but I don't hear the hiss of air. It's empty. Do not open the valve without need. You will only waste the clean air. She pushes my hand away from the valve and closes it hastily. May it serve you well. Apparently they have a 4th brother that's supplying the oxygen. I'm guessing there's some kind of monster in here. Though I never get to see him. I bet he's somewhere under the floorboards. Little bear ate the bowl of soup. Another bear came, and then there were 2. 4 little bears made a sudden pow. Along came the 5th, and took a little bow. I'm sorry, Mushroom Granny. I'm sorry. I tried not to eat you, but you left me, like, no choice if I wanted to get that ending, which I do. I guess I could have killed her. But instead of eating her alive. Oh well. Poor Mushroom Granny. Mushroom. So now we can go refill the oxygen tank at our base. Huh. I refilled all the empty oxygen tanks. Alright. Let's see. There's something about. Let's see now. Boo, bop, boo, bop, bop, ba, boo. Boo, ba, doo, boo, bop, boo, doo. Look at my weapons. Medium caliber magazine. That's what I'm wanting to find. I get that. Okie doke. Da da da. 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 Doodly doo. Just a moment. Doodly doo. Doodly doo. Do 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 do. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Like, all right. I guess I'm supposed to be able to reach the wreckage with an oxygen tank. So I guess I'll see what I can do. Is that my oxygen tank? Cool. Rolling thunder, rolling rain. All right. Super. 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 Thanks for asking. Wonder. There we go. There's a hole. Hooray! Spooky. Spookly. Some skeletons have been pushed out by the water and now lying in the mud. What is this place called? It doesn't say. The cottage has been burned to the ground. Cottage. Cottage. I need a key. None of my keys fit. Keys me. Helicopters. Helicopters. People evacuating. Looks like. Oh boy. It's just a human spider. Ooh. A key from the burned cottage. Cottage. Maybe some of that. Come on, yeah. Who else wants some? Ah! All right. Well, there's one. Maybe there's another one. Doo-doo. There's one. Okay. Good. Good. Enter. Gots to be the wreckage. There it is. Looks like the doctor. A little bit. Huh. There we go. That's what I want. Good. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Got an assault rifle. Yay! Now I can actually use those bullets. And we can go to the big tree on the next day. Possibly finish this game today. Possibly. Somebody. All right. Bad. All right, you corpse. You're dead. Oh no, you're dead. Pubby. I'm sorry, Pubby. You had to die. You just had to. All right. We got our pills. Need the oxygen tank for show. Don't need 2 lights. All them rags we can toss. Don't really need the hunting rifle so much. Not with the assault rifle on hand. Oh, well. There we go. All right, I think that's all the big stuff. Put the bullets back too. All right. Yeah, I'll take some gas. Got a little more practice with this gun tonight. Well, that's all I got. I thought I had more ammo than that, but I guess not. In the morning, you know you won't remember a thing. In the morning, you know it's gonna be alright. Really? Darn it. Don't break my door. Just come in. Yeah. Ah! La 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 la. La 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 la. Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll bring my assault rifle anyway, or my hunting rifle anyway. Guess it wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't have a whole lot of room in my inventory, but oh well. Ah! Ooh, yeah. Oh. Grandma, what was it like? I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm sorry, Wilson. I'm sorry. Skittles, man. Oh yeah, totally. Like I've been playing it for. I think I'm gonna be able to finish it today. But like if you enjoy survival horror, then yeah, I think you'll like it. It does a really good job of staying like pretty tense the whole time. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. Very much so. All right. What shall I get? I think that's all I need. All right. Oh, yeah. I can trade more stuff to him, I think. I don't need that. Yeah, that'll be fine. Now, let's figure out what we want to take with us. I guess I'll be taking the hunting rifle. Oh, good. We did have more magazines. All right. Then, yeah, I guess I don't need the hunting rifle so much. Yeah, that'll be good. In that case, we'll put that back. Oof, my inventory is so full. Don't necessarily need those. I can put the pistol and its ammo back. How's your day going, Skittles man? What I'd recommend is the first time you play it on its hardest difficulty. You're only gonna last for a couple hours maybe, but it'll at least get you in the and it's permadeath for the nightmare mode. But it'll at least get you in the right mindset for playing on normal or hard. I'm only playing on normal, but I started it on nightmare, and yeah, I feel like that was the right call. Alright, well, we have these things. Lots of ammo. And just very little space. Okay. Not that I think I'm gonna need a lot of space anyway. Huh, I didn't know I could backstep. It took me 20 plus hours to realize that was a thing. Fun. That's useful. Okay, repair. Let's repair these. And any upgrades? Nope. In that case, we are good to head to the village. Let's try to take out the baddie bad. I'm not sure if I need to, but I'll refill my oxygen tank. Don't have any empty oxygen tanks. Alright, we're good. Let's go. Turn off our generator so we don't waste any more fuel. Fuel. Alright, here we go. To the north. Wonder, I might just be able to have it in my inventory without using it. How convenient. Grandma, what was it like? I don't know if I need to have this on right now. I think I'll be fine without it. Now, let's just try to find a way to get to the tree. It should be right up here. Yeah. Up this way. Up this way. All right. Good. Right on. the dream. Giant barrel. A huge rusty barrel. Judging by the smell, it contains a lot of good gasoline inside. I don't have anything. Okay. Huh. Are we doing a Lost Woods kind of thing here? Nothing in one of these. Oh boy. Open. Yeah, I've died a lot for sure. Please open. Oh boy. Ooh. What does it mean? Ah! Run! If you're playing on normal, it just knocks you back to the last place your last checkpoint house. If you're playing on hard, you only get a set amount of times you're allowed to die before your save file gets erased. And if you play on Nightmare, you just get one death and that's it. So I definitely recommend starting on Nightmare mode, just to get an hour or two in, and then it's difficult, but you also you approach the game kind of the appropriate way, I guess. Like it gets you in that kind of horror mindset really well. You're like, I gotta be very careful. That's how I did it anyway, and it was fun. I played knowing I was gonna die in Nightmare mode and not gonna be able to continue, and then I started a normal file. Okay, tunnel's longer this time. Hey, a torch, alright. Makeshift barricade blocking the entrance to the basement. Someone or something is trying to break through from the other side. Bodies. Mutated bodies. Icky. Ooh. Got lots of, really good creep factor to the game. It knows how to be very atmospheric and keep you on edge. Okay, so we've reached the end. I'm sure something's going to be different. Yep, closed in. Claustrophobic. Ah, no! darkness slowly takes me. I'm in a dream right now, so it's not terrible. Scary dream, though. Okay. Now I'm back. Now I'm awake. Let's get a light. Let's get our lamp going. Alright, let's go with this. There we go. Got a lantern and a flashlight. I can't look directly at these things. They'll hurt you if you look at them. Watch. Ow! A pile of empty, rotten wooden crates overgrown with small roots. Yep. Oh, wow. Lots of stuff. Or lots of storage space if I need it, I guess. Weird. Cool. Backpack. Yeah, sure, I'll take another torch. Time is frozen in here. Some areas you don't, time doesn't move, but in the outside it does. The barrel's valve is rusty, but it seems to be working. Judging by the smell, there's gasoline inside. Open the valve. I grab the valve and try to turn it with all my strength. It suddenly breaks and gasoline starts to leak out of the barrel. It slowly flows down the tunnel. I should probably get that torch out then. A dead end, carved out by the roots. Makeshift barricade. So yeah, this is the spot we were at in our dream. Ouch. I burned myself a little bit. A little bit. The living tree is screaming. Further part of the tunnel is blocked by rubble. Looking through the crack, you can see giant pulsating roots. Maybe I can find a way to destroy them. Well, done that. I'm wondering if it wants me to leave now. Yeah, I probably should. Well, I set the tree on fire. That was my goal. Yep. And it's still on fire. The old man will be happy. The huge tree will not yield to the flames so easily. It tries to smother the fire with roots. It should be all over by tomorrow. All right. Guess I gotta come back tomorrow, but we'll see what the old man says right now. Hey, old-timer. The cripple's blind eyes stare hypnotized at the huge flame consuming the tree. It's as if the old man could see everything clearly now. The orange fire illuminates his pale, motionless face. Alright, cool. Well, he's gonna watch it burn. And I guess I'm gonna go back to my, my house. Yeah, we already explored this. All over by tomorrow. Well, that was a quick day. Whew, easy enough. Cool. You just gotta. Now it's essentially the waiting game. Maybe I can find a way to get inside the logging facility. Let's take a look. Sawmill. Just a moment. Oh yeah, I think I'm near the end of it. I think burning that tree was a pretty big step. Key to the sawmill. Darkwood. I've tried not to look at too many walkthroughs, but I mean, at some point I've had to. Huh. Ah. Okay, so I can't go to the sawmill. Not with the choices I've chosen. Well, fair enough. I gotta wait 10 more minutes. 10 more hours. Bum, bum, bum. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. I think I've pretty much done all the things I need to do. Huh. Yep. I don't think I can wait in bed until nightfall, but I don't think this house has a bed. Yeah. Nope. Hello, boy. I was worried you wouldn't come back. Yeah, okay, he just says the same thing. This used to be a little boy, but the forest got to him. Might as well fill up the generator. Gasoline. Do 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 do. Cool. Step away from the gasoline. No way to get in there either. Weird. is gonna be a boring day as we just kind of wait around our around our base for the night to come. Then the morning comes. So don't delay, act now. I guess that means I have to actually survive this night, not just die. Alright, if that's the case. I will do my best to repair things. Barricade. There we go. Now we're out of wood. Oh, good, another magazine. Well, I'm definitely good on that. Whew. Sleepy. Might be too much ammo. I need wood. Out of wood. Nice. Repair. Shovel. Don't need that. Don't need that right now. Alright. Should be good. Should be good for the next day. Guess I can make some explosives. Yeah. Alright, well, we have 3 explosive barrels in this room. Not the safest thing to have, but it'll keep me kind of safe. Keep me safe enough. Right. Got some bear traps. Beer. A beer. Got our lamp in the center of the room. Give us plenty of light for the night. And we'll set down some bear traps. And one here. Okay. Now we just gotta turn on our generator. This is probably the most well defended I've ever been. Really don't want to die tonight. Got a pistol to shoot off these barrels if need be, should the need arise. There they are. Right on. Oh. We got about 3 minutes before night comes and the baddies start attacking, so I'm gonna get me something to drink. BRB. Might as well refill my water while I'm at it. Alright, cool. Minute and 15. Soda. go. Nighttime. Creepy nighttime. Ah! Oh no. Oh no. Only one light available. Sure. I'll chill out with this one for a second, I guess. It's covered in a thick layer of dust. Why did you do it? We blew up. Whoa. It's on fire! Oh boy. The base is burning down. Ow. Ah. The living tree people. I think they're coming up to get me. At least they don't hit that hard. Ah! Boy! Come out, boy. I'm glad you're back. Ah! Nice. 3 and 1. Ah! Ow! Ah! Shoot! Ah! Dang it. Ow, ow. Ow, 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 ow. Whew. Oh my. Oh, that was a bit of a waste. There's the boy. Alright, nothing new. Let's go see the old man. The three are gone. Tree 3. Tree star! Cool. Well, good. Let's go. Old man. Ashes. Journal. I set the roots of the cellar on fire. The fire consumed the talking tree in its entirety. Even now, I can still hear it screaming. Seems like the cripple was right. The tree is enormous and will probably continue burning throughout the night. I will return here tomorrow. Ashes. It worked. Only ashes remain of the tree. I feel I am approaching the end of my journey. Is it possible? Ashes. Ash. Only ashes remain. A colorless goo sips from the cracks in the asphalt. Couple torches. The crossed out sign reads Darkwood. It's the crippled old man from the village. Cool. I don't know who this is. You made it, sir. You did it. If I could help you, I would. The road home. So many tried. But the forest still had them. Ugh. "25 kilometers to the nearest town." Hello. Epilogue. more inventory. Yeah, power lines. I made it. I made it out. Civilization. Out of the Darkwood. Hello, person. And they're gone. Who's gonna eat the bread now? Sorry, scared your birds. Hopscotch. Neighbor. My first floor neighbor. Good day. Oh, I said something. Good day to you. I'm tired. Should get back to my flat. A mailbox. Mine's located opposite the basement stairs. A mailbox. I think there's something inside. Postcard. A postcard from my parents. I'll read it later. Basement. Locked. I need a key. Canned jars. SL. Sleep. Sleep. Zimic. Potatoes. Mushrooms. Why are those here? This is my staircase. It's been here since I remember. Weird that no one ever tried to steal it. It's probably the work of that little punk from the third floor. Someone finally evicted him. Boss. Boss, got any spare change? I got some jam. You're waking my kid. The hell away. Pleased to see you, mister. Haven't seen you in a while. Old rug. Apparently someone was too lazy to bring it down the stairs and throw it in the trash. Flowers. They're still green, even though I've never seen anyone tending to them. Maybe they feed on the discarded cigarette butts. Probably work of the kids from the neighboring apartment block. Home sweet home. It's my wardrobe. Take off my coat. Missed me? Bedroom key, more fabric. More fabric. Puppy! Good boy. What a good dog. CanYouPetTheDog.com. I hope he's been fed. I'm very tired. I'd prefer to lie down on a regular bed. TV said the black and white Reuben. A real luxury. Unfortunately, it's broken. Locked. I need a key. Well, I have a key. Barely standing on my feet. I'll take a bath tomorrow. The Franya washing machine. I spent 2 days in the queue to get it. Some note is lying on the table. Made you some soup. Heat it up. The old trusty gas stove. There's still some soup in the pot. Let's turn it on. The smell fills the entire kitchen. Cook. I grab the largest dish from the closet under the sink and pour myself a bowl. It's not much, but it's enough. I don't remember the last time I've eaten a home dinner. Ooh, yeah. Let's go to Betty Bye. It's my bed. The white crumpled sheets look as if I've just woken up. At last. I feel my sore legs buckling underneath me, my body becoming heavy and overwhelmingly lethargic. It was a grueling journey, 55 days of human torment. A sedating warmth washes over me, a warmth of security and happiness. The rustle of the wood stretching away to the horizon kept the stranger awake for a long time. Eventually, fatigue washed over him, and the man fell into a deep, much-desired dream. Burning the tree opened the road home for many anguished inhabitants of the forest. Only 3 outcasts dressed in old rags and scraps lamented over its charred remains. The wolf finally satisfied his ever insatiable hunger. After he finished carefully gnawing on every single bone of what remained of the chicken lady's sister, he disappeared into his hideout. He supposedly spent the rest of his existence chasing his own tail. So he ate the chicken lady's sister? The woman living with the chickens left her hut and journeyed into the forest in search of her missing sister. Since then, the chicken lady's house is inhabited only by wild poultry. The boy with the violin waited many weeks for the stranger to return. One day, by the trapdoor leading to the underground opened once again, the little boy traveled through the tunnels, and to his great despair, he had to leave his trusty violin behind him. Trusty old violin behind him. Piotrek rose above the treetops on his rocket made out of scrap. He smiled as, peeking through the small plastic window of his spaceship, he saw the Milky Way stars moving away at huge speed. Hey, Alex. I'm just finishing the game. The barricaded cottage at the swamp became a prison for the 3 children. The oldest boy, kept locked in his room following his escape attempt, would long remember his only journey through the woods and visit in the house overgrown with white mushrooms. And the... Well, I saved a little boy. The boy, one of the kids that last bit was just talking about, and burnt down the talking tree. Yeah, and after the talking tree was burnt, and the tree was like just like made of people, like it's a tree that had absorbed an entire village full of people, and they were still kind of alive inside of it. So I burnt that down and broke the curse of the Darkwood, and now was able to leave, and others were able to leave as well. So I made it all the way back to my apartment and went to sleep. And on that final night, after I set the tree ablaze, I had to go back and survive one more night. And while I was waiting in my camp, a fissure opened up in the ground full of fire, and the people who were a part of the tree started coming out of the fissure, all on fire, just kind of coming after me. So I had to fend off a whole bunch of like burning tree zombies until the morning. Mm-hmm. Oh, yay. That's cool. Well, alright. That was Darkwood. Thank y'all for going through it with me. How long did it take me? Let me look at my Steam thing. 33 hours. That's how long it took me to beat this game. I did have to look at walkthroughs at certain points. It was hard. Yeah. Alrighty, that's going to be it for today. Thank y'all for hanging out. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see y'all later, alrighty? Alrighty. Bye-bye, friends.